I'm back, and a bit earlier than Rusty was expecting me because I can tell he's not finished. But that said, I just wanted to be like, whoa! After months of the only change in here being my changes, you know, where you are experiencing it, whatever the process of life is from your own work perspective, so you're watching it happen. It is just amazing to be gone for a little amount of time and like see something in your space different. And I kind of know what he did here. All I know is that things are gone, and it seems so, the effect, you gotta show people this. I know you're not even finished, but the effect is, it is so much clearer. It is the energy has shifted and moved, and it just feels smoother and with more flow and everything, Rusty. Oh my God. And I felt like everything I was saying on this day was so limited, and so even within such a limited thing, and we haven't even finished, the idea that changes can be this large, right? I just really want to inspire people to change things, you know? And that, literally, Abraham Hicks, and I was listening to these videos, and anyone who's watching this, even though I've been talking about her enough, whatever, I should talk about her more. She said in a video that I was listening to, and I just binged on her right after Bibi left, you know? And I really think she was who I was listening to when I was washing all those dishes, you know? Didn't know of her existence until prior. But she said that literally life is the ability to move the furniture around. And I question that, right? Because I'm like, oh no, Abraham Hicks. Life is more than moving furniture around. And now I would actually even add, I've so embraced it. I then went through a few years of life with this quote that somebody said, and I don't remember the whole context of the video, so I can't even tell you the context in which Abraham was saying it, right? I just remember grabbing onto that one line and knowing it was going to be powerful to me, but knowing that I was also resisting it, of saying like, life is not moving furniture around. I have decades worth of refusing to move my furniture around because that is not the most important thing in life, and there are other things about managing your finances or your health or blah, 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 you know? So I was all going to go argue with Abraham if been able to do that, but instead I just washed the dishes and argued with it myself, and clearly just thought about it until I was like, oh my God, I think Abraham Hicks is right on this. I think life is the ability to move your furniture around, and that it is just such a profound line, and what she was really saying is that, like, if you can't move your furniture around, you're stuck. And that means, guess where else in your life you're probably stuck, you know? And that the ability to move, if you can move your furniture around, you can pretty much do anything, right? Because that's all life is at the end of the day, is moving shit around. And I actually decided I'm going to take that line, I kind of get chills. One line further is what I have been telling myself a lot during the past few years, is life is the ability to move furniture around knowing that you're on the Titanic, right? And to still bother moving your furniture around, right? Yeah. And so you kind of all hear that famous line of like, oh, you're just moving your chairs, you're moving the deck chairs on the Titanic around, stop. And we tell people that's not what you're supposed to be doing. And I'm like, well, what were all those people on the Titanic supposed to be doing? Maybe some of them really should have just been finding the best seat to be in, and maybe that best seat was going to be, some of those people did survive. I don't know. I am totally off topic now. But honestly, I think whether you survived the Titanic or didn't survive the Titanic, and at this point in time, we have no survivors on the Titanic of life. We don't know what happens after we die. And yes, on this channel, I'm going to talk about this a lot, so be prepared for it. But knowing that it might not be the most productive thing, knowing that you're going to die, knowing that it might get changed again a few days later, to still bother experimenting and changing your furniture around because you had an idea that it would be a little bit nicer if it just moved a little bit more here. And I just, again, think that Abraham's line is so profound. Life is the ability to move your furniture around, and if you can do that, you can do it.